everybody. Welcome back. It's Fandom Fights. We got another match for you today. This is a match of two wonderful men who just barely escaped retirement and are now here for their next match. So we've got Jim Green, who I believe the last time we saw him, I think Jim actually also played in the tournament after his retirement match. He played Tuig in the tournament. And then the last time we saw Jake, Jake was in a retirement match against Dave Goodger, won, avoided retirement, and is now back here for this match. So, it's going to be an interesting one. I'm by myself today because no one loves me and Nick's internet sucks. But I'm excited about the match. I think both Jim and Jake, it's fun to cut out when I'm by myself. I think both Jim and Jake have a lot of knowledge. Jim is someone who's played in title matches in teams, and Jake has just this huge amount of movie knowledge that he's carried over into Fandom from Warzone. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Let's go talk to them right now in the promos.
We're back again. Oh my God, we're back again. It's Cody's birthday, or is it? Who knows when we're recording this? Last time I was here, I was playing JD West, who demanded a match after his retirement match. That was fun. Tim said earlier, I've played in some Fandom team title matches. That was fun. And I'm just here to have fun. You know, I'm an asshole. Everyone wants to see me lose to Jake. And Cody's going to lean in, just go hard on me about like how much I suck and I'm going to get my ass kicked. But I'm just here to have fun and get mad when Tim asks about who plays a picture in a movie. Let's do it, Jake.
Okay. Jake, or Kangaroo Jack, or whatever you are. Listen, I've never lost on my birthday managing. Little known fact, I've never lost managing against Jim Green in a singles match. If you do that today, you'll bring dishonor to our faction, dishonor to you, dishonor to your cow. So please do not do that. And Jim, I'm not going to talk crap on you. I actually like you. You're one of my really good friends in this community. You're just a Dallas Cowboy fan, and you paid $40 million for a B-tier quarterback. So, Jake, how are you feeling? Okay. Let's play.
I don't know what to say. I like the niceties from Mr. Newberry. That was very sweet. He was more mean to Jake, Kangaroo Jake, than he was to Jim, which is interesting. But I'm very excited about the match. Let's get into it right now with round number one. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question.
Hey! What the fuck you doing? What? I apologize. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. That was great. So 10 questions worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be a bonus question. Oh, man. You guys have 3 repeats and a challenge rule for the entirety of the match. Any questions?
Give me a second. Give me a second on that one. Okay.
Good. That was why he fucking didn't talk in the pro. That's so great. All right. Any questions as we get into round number one?
I'm ready now.
Okay, great. So guys, question number one is in the category of Pixar. Who voices Ian Lightfoot in Onward? This movie is delightful. Really, really great. It's very close to cracking my top 10 of Pixar. I very much enjoyed it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jim, we'll start with you.
Tom Holland.
And Jake.
Tom Holland.
Both are correct. Next question is in horror icons. What specific product does Silver Shamrock make in Halloween 3, Season of the Witch? This is a movie that is kind of spooky, more sci-fi than spooky, but it's a good one nonetheless. The macaw rolled her eyes for most of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jake.
I believe it's Halloween masks.
And Jim.
Oh God, I went too specific. I said Michael masks.
It is not Michael masks. It is Halloween masks. Specifically, I believe a witch, a pumpkin, and a skeleton. So no Michael masks there. So Jake takes a 1-point lead. The next question is in Fandom Oscars. How many songs from The Princess and the Frog were nominated for an Oscar? This is one of those Disney movies that I like. I don't love it. I didn't see it when it came out. I saw it way later after the hype had kind of been like around for a long time, but I think it's pretty good. I think I just need to watch it more, to be honest.
I wish I would have seen it before a certain match, but whatever.
2, 1, pens down. That's fair. Jim.
I said 2.
And Jake.
I also said 2.
And you both would be correct. All right. Next question is in Middle Earth. After Bilbo leaves Bag End at the beginning of the Fellowship of the Ring, where is the next location that we see him? Bilbo is honestly a great character. He might be top 5 Middle Earth characters. Very much enjoy him.
Fucking hate you, Tim.
Why?
I love the Lord of the Rings, but I hate the geography. Remember the name of this thing from the Lord of the Rings question.
Repeat the question.
All right, they got a repeat in for Jake. After Bilbo leaves Bag End at the beginning of Fellowship of the Ring, where's the next location that we see him? Because I do not have Mr. Nick here to tell me when I cut out. If I cut out in the middle of a question and I come back and I'm still reading a question, just yell at me and I will start over.
It'll go on the Tim counter that I got.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 more weeks of this. Just stop it, Michael. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's down. Let's go to Jake.
I don't know about the spelling, but I said Arendelle.
And Jim.
I said Rivendell.
I cannot accept Rivendell. It's Rivendell. Rivendell.
Oh, damn.
So Jim, very close there, but not.
This is why I don't like those kind of questions.
Your next question is in Fandom quotes. Which Marvel hero said the quote, "No one seems to grasp the concept of the mask"?
It's a character, right?
You would need to use a repeat for that. I like Marvel movies. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. 5, 4. Better than DC. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I think we are to Jim.
I said Deadpool.
And Jake.
I think I get punched if I don't know this Spider-Man.
It is Spider-Man from The Amazing Spider-Man. All right, next question is in MCU. What was the first MCU film to feature Wanda Maximoff? Wanda, most recently being in a television program named after herself, which is pretty crazy. A lot of people didn't really get the title, but it's kind of a play on the names Wanda and Vision. They kind of just like put it together. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll repeat.
1. All right, that's going to be the first repeat for Jim. What was the first MCU film to feature Wanda Maximoff? Although Wanda has become one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, she's fantastic. Elizabeth Olsen is great. She doesn't look like she's done 30 years of drugs like her sisters, so that's always positive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jake.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
And Jim.
I said Iron Man 3.
Jake is correct. It is the Winter Soldier. As we get into the next question, which is in Planet of the Apes. How does the Colonel die in War for the Planet of the Apes? We are looking for just a general answer. I got a message from one Nick Tuig, who seems to be having a panic attack. 5, 4. His internet's not working, so he's freaking out. 1. Pens down. Jim.
Explosion.
Jake.
Self-righteous suicide.
Yeah, we can accept suicide. Shoots himself, suicide. That's correct.
I spelled explosion wrong, but it's okay because it was wrong.
All right, guys, your next question is in scores and soundtracks. Dario Marinelli composed the score for which 2006 DC film? The macaw shaking her head at me. Not really 100% sure why, but I guess we'll find out shortly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jake, we'll start with you.
V for Vendetta.
Jim.
I said Jonah Hex.
V for Vendetta is correct. As we get into the next one, which is the penultimate category, the Wizarding World. And the question is, who plays Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter series? Not to be confused with this character's slight appearance in the Crimes of J.K. Rowling.
Or that time she played a picture in the other one.
What are you talking about?
Still
Did I honestly have no idea what you're talking. You referenced it in your promo, and I still don't know what you're talking about.
Coho asked me, well, who played a picture?
3, 2. Of course he did. 1. Pens down. Jim.
Maggie Smith.
And Jake.
Dame Maggie Smith.
Yes, both are correct. All right, we are now on the final question, which is in the category of the worlds of DC. At whose house do Clark and Bruce meet for the first time in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice? Although Tuig is not here to co-host, he is here in spirit, as he did write this round 1. So props to Mr. Tuig for writing this round 1. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, you're wearing the shirt. 1.
What did you say that name?
Jim, let's go to you first.
I said Lex.
And Jake.
I said Lex.
Both of you are correct.
Why did you say that name?
Round number 1.
That's the
Jake is leading 9 to Jim's 4. So it is a 5-point game as we get into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring up the wheel. And then each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece unless you go to multiple choice. Then it devalues it to being worth 1. You both have 2 repeats and your challenge remaining, and I like both of you, so no need to yell at you. Stealing is available in round number 2. So I'll bring in Mr. Cody and the wheel, and the categories on the wheel today are Pixar, horror icons, Marvel, James Bond, Wizarding World, scores and soundtracks, Disney live action, and MCU. So, Jake, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Jim?
I think we're going to defer.
No, we'll go second.
Okay. So this will be the spin for Mr. Green. Lands on Spinner's Choice.
I'll take Wizarding World.
All right. Jim, are you ready for your questions in the category of the Wizarding World?
Yes.
Really excited for your reaction to the first question. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, what country does Newt say that he found Frank the Thunderbird in?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Egypt, B, Morocco, C, Kenya, D, Sudan.
Morocco.
That is incorrect. Jake, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Egypt, B, Morocco, C, Kenya, D, Sudan.
Egypt.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Jim, your next question. Who was the first of Harry's Defense Against the Dark Arts professors to not die in the movie in which they taught Harry?
Gilderoy Lockhart.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In which film in the series does Harry Potter apparate for the first time?
Ooh. Deathly Hallows Part 1.
That is incorrect. Jake, chance for a 2-point steal.
If I get the question, I'll just have to be a repeat.
It would have to be a repeat.
Okay.
Five.
Deathly Hallows Part 2.
It's Half-Blood Prince. It's the beginning.
Jake is incorrect. It is the Half-Blood Prince.
Fuck.
He apparates with Mr. Albus Dumbledore. Jim, we will now move on to your fourth question. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the champions are allowed to bring what into each of the 3 tasks with them?
A wand.
That is correct for 2 points.
I didn't know what. That's what I was repeating that, and I was like, "Is that what?"
All right, and your final question: who kills Sirius Black in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix?
Bellatrix Lestrange.
That is correct for 2 points, which ties the game, bringing Jim's total up
Yikes.
10 to 10 with that one steal in there Jake got. So we will move back over to the wheel.
I like he slow rolls Bellatrix Lestrange.
Again, it's just repeating the scene in my head. And yeah.
Horror icons, Mr. Maringoni.
I like it. I mean, with Tide, I also like a lot of things on the category on the wheel. So
this one's just
spinning again.
This one's I'd rather you spin again, but this one's pretty it's pretty big. But it's your judgment call on that one. We're tied, so I'm not gonna fight you too hard. What do you want?
I'll spin again.
Spin again?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what you are stuck with. And it lands on Pixar.
I like that better. So, okay.
All right. Jake, I will give you your questions in the category of Pixar because I'm the only one here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who voices Celia in the all-time classic Monsters, Inc.
Damn fucking right. Jennifer Tilly.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. In Ratatouille, what kind of food does Remy first help Linguini make at Gusteau's?
Are you okay with accepting a general answer?
Yes,
A soup.
that is correct for 2 points. What kind of dinos offer to help lead Arlo back after the storm to Clawtooth Mountain, but then threaten to eat Spot in The Good Dinosaur?
Pterodactyls.
That is correct for 2 points. Excuse me. Your fourth question. What is the plant kept in Wall-E?
A shoe.
I think we can accept that for 2 points. All right, and your final out. Who is the first emotion to populate Riley after joy?
Sorry, can you repeat that? You cut out at the beginning.
Yes. In Inside Out, who is the first emotion to populate Riley after joy?
Sadness.
And for the clean sweep, that is correct. So Jake gets his total up to 20. Jim has 10 as we are heading to the betting round. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to say the category. Then each player is going to have to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 points on the question. If they get the question right, they gain those points. If they get the question wrong, they lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. So the first category.
Score.
20 to 10. So the first category that you guys can bet points on is scores and soundtracks.
I just want to bet 1. You reckon just 1? If I lose, that's fine. I don't think Jim's going to get it, but just I love you, Jim. Honestly, you're the best.
Here's the thing. Basically, you can bet 0 the entire time or bet 1 at some point and end it. So I'm okay with you betting 2, honestly, on this question. So
just for safety, I feel like just 1. I mean, It doesn't really matter. What's the point?
You're the one that said he won't hit it, so
All right. I can't tell if that's Jake Maringoni or Nicholas Tuig here. So let's get bets starting with Jim.
0.
And Jake.
Okay. It's a bold strategy. I'm just going 1.
Okay, the question is, who has composed the most scores for Mission Impossible films? These are good movies. I like them a lot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay, Jim, we will go to you first since you bet 0.
I said Michael Giacchino.
And Jake.
I said Michael Giacchino or Giacchino.
You both are correct. So that is the correct answer.
Suck it.
Is it
Jake.
just 2? But yeah.
Yes. 3 and 4, I believe.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Suck it, Cody.
You bet 0.
I got it right. I don't give a shit.
Okay, the next
he's the
category.
one that said it, not me.
The next category is horror icons.
I mean, we have to do.
Time to go home.
All right. Bets starting with Jake.
0.
0.
Hey, I mean, all right. The question is, which horror icons film features Corey Feldman and Crispin Glover?
Just the name of the icon?
No, the movie. I need the name of the movie.
Oh.
Which film?
You need the subtitle?
Yes, I need the name of the. I need the name of the film. Oh man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Jim.
Friday the 13th, 5. Jason's back.
You were on a. What does that say, Tim? What?
Tim cutouts.
Oh, nice. And Jake.
Friday the 13th, part 4, the final chapter.
The answer is Friday the 13th, the final chapter. There's no part 4 in there, so
Yeah, you're wrong.
that would have been dicey, but you
You're
bet.
wrong. Jake's wrong.
Everything.
Put it on his accuracy counter.
So we are going to the next question, which is in the category of Wizarding World.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the bet 2 on here, but you realize you need to bet to win or to catch up, right?
I need to bet 0 to not go to not hit 0. So I'm not going to hit 0 this game, Cody.
I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you.
All right, let's get bets starting with Jim
2
and Jake.
What's 2 minus 0? But never mind, 0.
2 minus 0 is 2, Jake.
I meant to say times multiply. It's 0.
The question in the Wizarding World is, what spell does Ron use to defeat the mountain troll in the Sorcerer's Stone?
I agree, Cody. Math is hard.
Spelling?
Just ask Cody.
As long as it's phonetically correct, it's fine. This has been a game. Jim making me laugh. That's what I like to see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jake, we'll start with you for stats.
Back to formula.
And Jim.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And your winner, Jake Maringoni. The answer was Wingardium Leviosa. Jim had it correct, but mathematically, we are done here. So with a final score of 21-12, this has been a game. Jim, we'll start with you. Interesting strategy in round 3.
I mean, I just didn't want to lose a bunch of points and then go hit 0. Like, I'd rather just like bet 0 and not lose points when in a game I'm gonna lose anyway. Because like I was just a little off in that first round. Like I was too specific. I was like Halloween masks, but I went too specific because I was just guessing. And then the Rivendell thing, it's like I was a little tiny bit off on some of that. And then I got Spinner's Choice in round 2, and then it didn't really matter because Jake got one of his best categories and then swept it. So it was like it didn't even matter. I don't think it would have even mattered if I did hit those little bits, because at best it's like 7 or 8 to 9, and then Jake still sweeps Pixar. And then maybe it gets a little further into round 3, but I think it was just Jake's match to win today.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, Jim, I always enjoy it when you're here, so I'm glad that you were here. And we will be seeing you again soon, so that's always fun. So we will see you next time.
Thank you, and thank your small writing team of 7.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, we try really hard. We have like 70 matches right now. So let's move over to the winner.
Millions of dollars.
Jake, congratulations on your win. Let me see now. You are now 3-3, so you're 500. How are you feeling?
It's been a while since I've gone spin to 500. Yeah. And what's 2 + 1? 3 for the amount of wins that I have now. Getting back up in the maths there. I'm just happy that I got to win this match for Cody. This is mainly for Cody. This match, it's his birthday. I didn't want to fuck this one up. I like Jim. I don't know what happened at the beginning. I woke up this morning and I was just like in a dungeon, and I was like, my hands were tied behind my back, and I saw some guy in my place. But yeah, Cody, what do you reckon?
That's moment of the year right now. Me and Jake both kind of in his career in Warzone kind of have a sour taste in our mouth going on right now. So it's kind of nice to come over here and just play and not have the stress of what's required from us in Warzone. So honestly, I mean, he's probably going to be in both tournaments. I think he's going to be able to put a run together probably in both. He's kind of an underrated Fandom player. his record doesn't really show, and he had to play an original Fandom, so those losses are a little gross on there because, like, again, they asked things in pictures, and they asked how many total nominated actors have been inside the entire MCU. These are things that have happened in season 1 and season 2. So I'm kind of excited. I don't know where this airs, but like he's got another teams match coming up with Antonio.
Yeah.
Yep. This airs let me see. This airs on the 27th, so it is actually like the week before, 2 weeks before that teams match. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, he's got another teams match coming up, and I think him and Antonio have been a very strong team. They just have played strong people. So, like, again, Jake, 9 points in round 1 today, swept Pixar and hit the question he needed to in the final round. So, again, I can't wait to see what he does in the tournament. I can't wait to see what he does in the teams match. But I think he could put a pretty good showing into Fandom. So, we'll see.
I would like to just get at least make the quarterfinals. I feel like that's an option, a goal that I can.
We want a positive record.
Say. Yes, I want to get out of 500. It'd be nice to be positive in Fandom.
That's fair. That's a fair goal to have. So we will see you in the tournament then, Mr. Jake. So good luck there, and we'll see you in that teams match in a couple weeks. So yeah, that's it. We got Jake versus Jim done. Be on the lookout for more matches this weekend, guys, because there's more stuff coming up this weekend. We also have later tonight, Manhattan Project is playing Lights, Camera, and Action. And then tomorrow is the return of another First Order team, Some Like It Hoth, playing Brotherhood of the Wolf. So good matches this weekend. So be on the lookout for everything else. So thank you to Jake. Thank you to Jim. Thank you to Cody. Happy birthday to Cody. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.